It has been 18 minutes. The charge on the Note 4 is 21%, and the charge on the Hot 8 is 14%. Before I go on to tell you how much time the Infinix Hot 8 takes to charge to its full capacity, I want to first of all take you to a thread I did on Twitter about the discharge time on the Hot 8. In other words, this is the drain test on the Infinix Hot 8. My test started at 2:06 p.m. on a Tuesday and ended at 11:51 p.m. on a Thursday. So it took me 2 days, 9 hours and 45 minutes to drain this smartphone to 0%. During this time, the screen usage time was 15 hours and 53 minutes, which is just simply amazing. So I have included a link to this thread in the video description below if you want to check more. I also did an article on the same, which is the Infinix Hot 8 battery drain tests, which is also included in the video description below. So I'll be happy if you check it out too. Now let's get back to the issue at hand, which is the Infinix Hot 8 charge time test. How much time does it take to charge the Infinix Hot 8 to full capacity? Well, let's find out. Today is that I'm going to charge this smartphone to 100%, and I'm going to track how much time it takes to do so. So this is the Infinix Hot 8 charger. It is a 5 volts 2 ampere charger with a very good cable attached to it, and this here is another charger. This charger has 3 outputs, one 3 amperes, 2.7 amperes and 2 amperes, both at different voltages. So this charger actually belongs to this smartphone. This is the Infinix Note 4, and this I know this definitely has fast charge. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to compare which one will charge the fastest, because on the Hot 8 packaging it says that this smartphone also has fast charging. The Hot 8 has a 5000 mAh battery and the Note 4 has a 4300 mAh battery. This was also a heavyweight in its time. So let me connect the chargers and start the charging process. You will also note that the Hot 8 has a much better quality, thicker cable than the flimsy flat cable that most Infinix phones in the past had. So everything is connected. Let me switch on the power. So that is the notification that the Hot 8 is charging, and you can also see that the Note 4 has also come alive. That's the notification light over there. It's a very small red light. Now it's time to switch on the two smartphones. Both powered by Android. And I've already started the time because I want to test the charging as the phone are on. The difference, this is Hummingbird and this is Cheetah. I will switch off the Wi-Fi on both phones to minimize the notifications, as well as on this phone too. So the Note 4 is at 2% charge, and the Hot 8 is at 2% charge too. Now there's one more thing I want to show you, and that is the animation for charging. I'll just switch off these phones like this, the screen that is, then I switch off the power, and then I switch it on back again so that you can see the animations for charging. You can see the type of animation that we have on the Note 4. The Hot 8 does not have any of that animation. It has been 2 minutes. The Note 4 is at 2%, and the Hot 8 is also it's actually at 3%. It's quite something because the charge on the Note 4 has now dropped to 3%, and the Hot 8 is still at 3%. Time is at 3 minutes and 38 seconds. It has been 18 minutes. The charge on the Note 4 is 21%, and the charge on the Hot 8 is 14%. I will check back the progress in like 30 minutes time. We are now at 37 minutes and 47 seconds. The charge on the Note 4 is 38%, and the charge on the Hot 8 is 26%. So let's continue and see which one will charge the fastest. You can see those two lightning bolts over there. That means that this phone is in fast charging mode, as compared to this phone, it only has one lightning bolt. So let's see which one will charge the fastest, but the most important thing is to know how much time it takes to charge the Infinix Hot 8 from 0% to full charge. It has been over an hour with these two devices still plugged in and charging. The Note 4 is at 59% charge, and I can see it's still fast charging because of those two lightning bolts over there, and the Hot 8 is at 42%. So I can feel some slight warmth over here, so let's just check the temperature real quick with my infrared temperature thermometer. On the Note 4 it's 36.5 degrees, and on the Hot 8 it's 32 degrees centigrade. So this phone is quite cooler, it's charging while cool. 1 hour 24 minutes in, the Hot 8 is at 57%, and the Note 4 is way ahead at 72%. Let's check this again in 2 hours time. It has now been 2 hours and 3 minutes. The Hot 8 is at 82%. Wow, 82% charge, and the Note 4 is at 82% too. Wow, it really did catch up to this phone. Well, the one thing I can notice on the Note 4 is that it has stopped the fast charging. Now it's just in normal mode. It's just going to go slowly until it reaches 100%. So I think these two phones will be full by maybe 30 minutes. So I'll see you back in 26 minutes. It has now been 2 hours and 31 minutes. The Note 4 is completely full. So this charges, I can say, in around 2 hours and 25 minutes because I wasn't there. So I can unplug the Note 4. So we are only left with the Hot 8 now. The Hot 8 has 94% charge. So I'm giving this like maybe 10 minutes and see if it will be full by then. At 2 hours 33 minutes, the charge on the Hot 8 has improved to 95%. We are at 96% in 2 hours and 41 minutes. So let me give it another 20 minutes. Even my camera battery has gone down. It has been 2 hours and 56 minutes, almost 3 hours since I started charging the Infinix Hot 8, and now it's at 99% charge. Let me give it another 4 minutes and see if it will be fully charged. I started charging this Infinix Hot 8 3 hours and 2 minutes ago. Now it's at 100%. It is fully charged. So it takes 3 hours to charge this smartphone. Thank you for watching and goodbye. In conclusion, and in my own honest opinion, I don't think the Infinix Hot 8 has fast charging. That seemed to me like normal charging.